This is perfect. It's perfect because there is now just enough almost credibility for folks that want to be like, no matter what the kid does, you guys kill him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He comes out and says, what do you want him to say? Of course, he didn't say anything bad about his teammate. He just said, I'm better than, some of these other guys, and you killed him. Here is my guess on what happened. Somebody in Shedor's circle was like, hey, you know what you should do next time they ask you anything? Don't say anything. That'll be clever. And Shedor is so charming almost that, like, because of the smile or whatever, like, he does have like a vibe to him that makes him very likable and all of that, even when he's doing that. But it's just the worst advice imaginable. And I feel like he has gotten bad advice for the last 9 months. And I hate it for him. Because I was not high on Shedor, the franchise quarterback, the prospect. But if you guys remember going into the draft, all the criticism was about like Shedor the person, and I was on the island of, I think Shedor the person's actually pretty great. I think Shedor the player has some holes that we're overlooking. And I still feel that way. I think Shedor is objectively a good kid. I think Shedor has dealt with having a very rich, very famous father way better than most people I know who had very rich, very famous fathers. And I think that he is a good teammate too. I think he's a hard worker. I think these things. I think he has been just led astray by whatever his media and interview training was. Because clearly he did terribly at the pre-draft interview process. And now, how could an adult, I understand why a 25-year-old would think that's funny. And it is like, again, like you said, it's not a big deal. But you just have to recognize the job that you are applying for. And the job you have. Right now, the job you have is backup quarterback in the NFL. In modern America, it might be the only job that exists where being famous is a negative, is backup quarterback in the NFL. He can't help the fact that he's famous. He could help the fact that he's given us no reason to focus on his fame.